I was just thinking about my father, and I was thinking about myself. I have a very compulsive nature. I have a very compulsive attitude. And throughout my life, I've always tried to prove to God that I can do it on my own. I always tried to prove to God that I am strong. And I always tried to prove to God that His energy and strength, I'm good. I always try to just do things on my own. And I know He's with me, but I just try to show Him that I am worthy, and I can prove to Him how strong that I am. And every time when I do that, I always land on my butt. I always fall on my face, and I get right back up. And I tried to do it in a different way. And I land right back on my butt, and I tried it a different way. Because I'm one of them types of people where no matter how many times I fail, I always get back up and do it again over and over and over and over and over. I'm not a quitter. If I really, really, really want something, I'm going to do whatever I got to do to get it. And each time I do that, God always tell me this is not right. That person is not right. Your moves is not right. It is not. He always showed me. I'm not going to lie to y'all. He always showed me. God works with me 24/7. And I always tell God, you know what? I got this. I'm going to do it this way, God. I got it. Calm down. Just watch me. I got it. This is my ego. And then eventually, I land on my butt again. And then it get to the point where I get tired. Like, you know what, God, it's just not working. And then I think back while I'm sitting on my butt, and I'm thinking about all the times God showed me and showed me and showed me time and time again that this is not the way. That person is not it. This is not the way to go. And that's where I am in my life right now. Even though I am a firm believer in God, I always try to prove to God that I am worthy. This is my ego taking control of me. So right now I'm at a point in my life where I just want to sit back and just give it all to my Father and say, God, just take it all. Because my way that I've been trying to do it, to try to prove to you how worthy I am, to try to prove to you how strong I am. See, one thing about our Father God, He knows how strong we are. He knows our strength. But we are not stronger than Him. So whenever He noticed that we are strong, and He noticed that we are not the ones to give up, He know our weaknesses. And anytime that we get weak, or we is not able to handle a situation, that is when He comes in. And right now, I am at a point in my life where as though a lot of things that's going on in my life right now, I can't handle. I'm not strong enough to handle what's going on in my life right now. And I have landed on my butt. So I'm just going to give it all to Him. I'm going to allow Him to guide my spirit. I'm going to allow Him to guide my footsteps, because I feel like He knows that I am worthy. He knows that I am strong. And I have tried to do it my way. And He basically said, you know what, Jeter, I got you if you just let me. And I know He can handle all my problems. I know that He can give me my desires. I know that, but I just wanted to prove to Him I got this, So that's where I'm at in my life right now. I am going to allow Him to take control. I'm going to allow Him to do His work. Because I know in the end, everything that my heart desires, my soul desires, my spirit desires, I know I'm going to get that 10 times fold. This is why all my prayers always get answered. Because what I'm going through right now, it has always been going on my whole entire life. I just try to prove to God that I am worthy and that I am strong. And I know that God knows that I'm strong, and He knows that I am worthy. But this is why He tells us, I will fight your battles. Because some things we don't need to fight. Some things we don't need to battle. He handles our big battles. He just wants us to walk. He just wants us to keep our faith in him. And I've always kept my faith in knowing in him. I just try to prove that I'm worthy. I try to prove to him that I got this. So right now I'm at a point in my life where I just want to relax. And I've shown him what I can do, and he's seen what I can do. So I'm just going to relax. I'm going to let him take control and let him do things in my life his way, because my way ain't cutting it. My way is keeping me at a dead end. My way is keep landing me on my butt. And I know if I allow him to do things his way, not only will I get where I need it to be, but I'm going to get there where I need it to be, and it's going to be right for me. And I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to look back and be like, well, I didn't even have to do all that. And I was doing all of that work, and I let him finally guide my spirit and footsteps, and I got here just like that. So my strength is now gone. My footsteps is now, my feet is now tired. I'm ready to just let him carry me and let him show me where I needed to be, what I should have done. And I know when I land back on my feet, when he finally put me down on my two legs, they are going to be strong, and they are going to be where they always needed to be. So that's where I'm at in my life right now. Because I don't know why I have such a composure. This is why I said in one of my videos that the way that you are, the way that you were born, the way that you are as a person, you were meant to be that way for a reason, because I have a very compulsive nature. I'm very compulsive. And the way that I am, God always showed me that I got this in the end. So even though I am a woman of God, I am a God-fearing woman, I am a spiritual woman, you know, I still have my ego. I am not perfect, and I don't try to be perfect. But the fact that I know who my God is, I know who he is, and I know his works. I just try to prove to him that I can do it, and he always showed me, let me be in control. And he always guides my footsteps. Because a lot of the places that I am in right now in my life, I don't know how I got here. I couldn't have got here on my own. And I know I didn't get here on my own. And I know whatever goes on with me or whatever happens to me in my future, I know it won't be because I did it on my own. So now I'm at a point in my life where I'm just going to allow him to guide my spirit and guide my footsteps, because I know the next chapter in my life is going to be something that I am not prepared for. I might not even be ready for. It might be something that is beautiful. Who knows? But what I do know is that as of right now, I am going to allow him to just take control of my life, take control of my spirit, take control of my soul, take control of my ego, take control of my wants, take control of my needs, take control of my compulsiveness. I am going to allow him to take control of all of that, because my way ain't working. And I know in the end, I know I don't have hope. I don't have faith. I know in the end, God is going to put me exactly where I needed to be. And the best part about it is he is going to do it at the perfect time. He is going to do it at the right time. This is why I say you must know. Don't have hope, don't have faith, you must know. And I am not perfect. I try not to be perfect. But the fact that I am aware that I am not perfect, I am aware of my imperfections. I know that my Father God is going to make up for all my imperfections. And I know he is going to make up for the fact that I am not perfect. Because the fact that I am not perfect, I am able to go to God and show me the perfect way. So I'm so glad that I have him in my life. Because I know without him, I wouldn't be where I am. Because I know I could be far more worse off. I could be so more worse, so much in a deep, dark place than where I am right now. And I know because of him, I know my light shines bright.